What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's episode where I reviewed AEW Double or Nothing. If you haven't checked that out, please do. But for right now, we're going to get into some more wrestling talk, man. And we're going to talk about WWE Night of Champions, which went down this past Saturday afternoon from Saudi Arabia. This is one of WWE's annual two trips or three trips a year that they make to Saudi Arabia, and the crowd is always electric over there. Even though it might be for all the wrong reasons, but anyway, let's get into the card, man. Uh, First up, we kicked it off in a big way with the crowning of the inaugural WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, you might be asking yourself, like, why is it the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion when Triple H was crowned the World Heavyweight Champion back in '02 when Eric Bischoff just gave him the belt, to have a champion on Raw, because back then the brand split. The WWE champion was exclusive to SmackDown, and Raw needed a championship, so Eric Bischoff just gave Triple H the championship, and thus the era of Triple H's title reign of the time, the reign of terror, begun. But anyway, that's not why we're here. That has nothing to do with the last iteration of the World Heavyweight Championship. This is a brand new championship that was set to crown their new. That was given to the first world champion that was decided in a multi-man tournament, with which in the finals had AJ Styles going up against Seth freaking Rollins. Now the match kicked off the night first because Seth Rollins is currently shooting Captain America back in the United States, and he went over there, he did the match, and he had to go quickly get back to the United States to finish shooting Captain America, his scenes anyway. And so that's why that went on first. So everybody that complained, oh, why did the World Heavyweight Championship match kick off the show? There you go, you got your answer. Anyway, Seth freaking Rollins ended up winning the World Heavyweight Championship over AJ Styles, and that is logic because Seth Rollins is a Raw superstar, and this is a Raw exclusive championship. So congratulations to Seth Rollins on becoming the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. Big things for him going forward, as always, because he's awesome. I'm a huge fan of his. Then next up, you had Trish Stratus wrestling her first singles match in 4 years against Becky Lynch. Now the story here was Trish, Lita, and Becky. Becky Lynch, I'm sorry, had aligned herself with Trish and Lita to combat Damage Control, Bayley, Io Shirai, and Dakota Kai, and Trish and Becky and Lita ended up winning the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, and one day Lita was taken out by a mystery person at the time. We didn't know who it was, and it turned out to be Trish Stratus, and she pulled the wool over everybody's eyes by stepping in for Becky Lynch, offering to take Lita's spot in defending the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, and then she ended up turning on Becky after the loss. So these two went at it one-on-one, and Trish Stratus was able to pick up the win over Becky Lynch with outside help from current brand new Raw draftee, I should say, Zoe Stark. She was down in NXT, and now it seems that she has aligned herself with Trish Stratus. So let's see where that goes. Next up, you had Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Mustafa Ali in Mustafa Ali's home country. Not home country. Mustafa Ali's territory of the Middle East. Mustafa Ali's from Pakistan, and they were defending he got a title shot in Saudi Arabia by winning a 20-man battle royal. Uh, Mustafa Ali put up a valiant effort, but but in the end, Gunther was just too much for him. Like I said, valiant effort by Mustafa Ali, and I hope that he gets more opportunities to win more singles championships because he certainly deserves it. Hell of a talent. Next up, you had Asuka and the record-breaking reign of Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. She defeated Bianca to become the new Raw Women's Champion after after like putting the mist on her hand on Asuka put the mist on her hands, that mythical mist a la the Great Muda, and rubbed it in Bianca's eyes and was able to get the win. And Asuka is your new Raw Women's Champion. And I'm still asking myself, why do you have the Raw Women's now instead of having the both instead of having the Raw Women's Championship on a SmackDown on a Raw Superstar, you have it on a SmackDown Superstar, and you have the SmackDown Women's Championship on a Raw Superstar. Switch the titles already. Like Rhea Ripley's a member of the Raw roster. Give her the Raw Women's Championship, and what do you call it? Put the SmackDown Women's Championship on Asuka. Like give Asuka the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't know why it's taking them so long to switch belts on the women's side. Anyway, speaking of Rhea Ripley, she quickly defeated Natalya to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. Again, she is a Raw superstar. So yeah, but does not hold the Raw Championship. Anyway, so yeah, I believe Natty got hurt, so that's why the match went so quick. Unless it was supposed to be a squash match, I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But nonetheless, Natalya got beaten by Rhea in less than 2 minutes. So yeah. Next up, it was a fight between Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Brock had in storyline broken Cody Rhodes' arm, and Cody Rhodes was trying to defeat Brock Lesnar as he did at the previous pay-per-view Backlash with one arm, but in the end, Brock was just too much for Cody, and but to Cody's credit, he did not tap out from Brock's Kimura lock. He passed out from the pain, causing the referee to stop the match. And in your main event, quite possibly the most shocking thing of the show, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa to retain the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Now, so the storyline here is, the Bloodline storyline continued here. It had been teased for weeks that the Bloodline was going to implode, and at Night of Champions, it finally did, with the Usos turning on, with Jimmy Uso turning on Roman Reigns, and thus costing he and Solo Sikoa the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships. So the Bloodline is no more. The Usos are out to do their own thing. They have been disrespected by Roman Reigns for weeks, ever since they lost the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at this past year's WrestleMania, and the Usos had enough of it. And now let's see where this goes, man. But overall, Night of Champions was a good show. If you haven't checked that out, it is streaming now on demand on Peacock. And if you live outside the United States, the WWE Network, go check it out. It was a great show. I enjoyed it very, very much. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.